And welcome back to
Oh.
Bubble Your Goods.
Bubble Your Goods. Welcome back to Bubble Your Goods.
Welcome to Bubble Your Goods. Welcome back to Bummer to Bummer. COVID-19 still going on. It's
Still.
funny because we're in 2020, but it's 19.
It's the 19th, yes.
They should have just named it 20, COVID-20.
No, because they named it COVID-19. I have, if you could get a visual of what I look like right now, you'd be laughing.
What is going on with you? Your energy is way down.
Well, I have to say it. This, I don't know the musician, but this guy from Fountains of Wayne passed away due to coronavirus stuff.
Who
this
did?
Guy, Adam Schlesinger, Fountains of Wayne, the co-founder. He died from corona stuff. And
How old was he?
52.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, it's
young.
just a bummer. So I right before I came on, I was ready to come on and be all, witty and funny. And believe me, it's there.
Do you wanna-
but I wanted to.
Do you want to do it? You want to cancel this one?
No, not at all. I want to keep it going.
Hey, we can end it right now. Just give them a 2-minute podcast.
And no, I don't want to give him a 2-minute podcast.
There we go. There's Chris. Come on.
I just am taking a moment. That's a bummer. I know a lot of people are.
That is a bummer.
Upset about that, and it's all good. It's not all good, but I know if you were to take a photo of me right now, you'd see that I'm only wearing board shorts, and I'm slowly melting. Slow melt.
Are you wearing a shirt? Describe what you're not wearing.
I'm not wearing
How
a
about that?
shirt. I'm wearing. I basically look like I'm going to the beach right now.
Well, you are. You're going to the beach inside your mind. What I want you to do right now.
Yes, I'm listening.
So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to listen. Do you hear that? The sounds of the ocean.
Oh, that's nice.
You hear those sounds?
Yeah, that's
Listen to
nice.
those sounds. Now, is your eyes closed?
Yeah, they're closed.
Keep your eyes closed, and I want you to slowly move your body into the ocean. Okay?
I'm in the ocean.
Now you're in the ocean. Now I want you to take a mouthful of that salty water. I just want you to drink it up. Just
Why?
drink it up.
You can't drink salt water, though. You can't.
Just drink the salt water.
If you drink salt water, it'll kill you.
Now I
It'll make
want you
sick.
to descend into the
Are you
ocean.
trying to drown me? Are you trying to drown me with your visualization right now?
I want you to descend into the ocean and exhale. Exhale all that
Wait,
air.
hold on. No.
Allow your lungs to fill up with the beautiful salty ocean water.
Wait a second. I know what you just did right there. You tried to kill me with a visualization, and I did not.
I'm trying to kill you.
You're trying to look. I'm just speaking some truth right now. That. Wait, what's
Did
going
you go
on?
outside at all today?
Yeah, I did. I went running. Did you go outside?
I'm outside right now, and I'm about to do something to make my mood nice and
I'll
mellow.
do the same thing. I'm going to do the same
Oh, yeah, we're not
thing.
going to say what we're doing.
No.
But let's just go crinkly crinkle. Do you hear that? Crinkly crinkles.
Are you eating...
Crinkling,
are
baby.
You eating... Are you eating Pringles?
I am. Hold on one second, please.
What? I'm not holding... What? This isn't a podcast. Oh, my God. We've become that kind of podcast.
All right, I want to talk about aliens. I want to talk about the Illuminati, and I want to talk about Joe Rogan's beautiful abs. How does he get the beautiful abs? He eats that elk meat. And what does he marinate his elk meat in? Monster Energy drink.
He doesn't. He does not. I know for a fact that he's all Red Bull. I met him at the team meeting.
Yeah,
Rick,
he
what's
would
going
be Red
on
Bull.
with you, man? It is fucking
What's going
Wednesday.
on with me? Well,
it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. We're in Hump Day. It's April Fool's Day. No jokes today.
Fuck
Can't
that.
joke anymore.
Honestly, if
Canceled.
anyone did a fucking April Fool's joke right now, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, what? No, there's no. They're all. Guess what?
I got an April Fool's joke
Guess what?
for
They're
you.
all canceled. Okay. Fucking.
I got an April Fool's
what?
joke for you.
What do you got?
I'm not going to talk about any butt stuff today. Nothing about poop. Nothing about bidets. Nothing about butts.
Hey, man.
Buttholes. Not going to talk about
If
it.
you want to do that, then you can.
Never going to say the word. I'm not going to say the word butthole on this podcast. Anyway, my day, dude. I haven't gotten groceries in about 2.5 weeks. And so last time on the podcast, very exciting news. You told me about Instacart. Turns out Instacart is helping their employees. They put out a newsletter, how they're doing all the things. I don't know. Go look it up. I didn't read it.
If you didn't read it, you just saw that they sent you some bullshit in your inbox. You know what, man? You are. Do you get it now? You are sheeple, okay? Man, you are the sheep, man, and you're fucking.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Baba, dude. Baba, take me. Go get my fur. You could wear my fur. Just let me live on the farm. Just give me my monthly stipend.
I didn't fucking
Just
hit.
give me my monster points.
I didn't hit fucking record. Fuck. April Fools.
I almost just said fuck this podcast. Good one, Chris. You actually almost made me shit out my butthole.
Oh, God.
Whoops, April Fools.
Okay,
I spoke about it.
So you were going to the grocery store and...
So I didn't go. I used Instacart. And
did they deliver?
I gotta say,
Did you push? Did you
okay,
pick it up?
so I did pick up. I know they're working hard out there. I don't want to cause them any strain. Plus, I feel like I went on a drive yesterday. I went to Malibu, and I touched the water. And I got to say, driving in the car made me feel real good.
Yeah.
It just felt nice to listen to music and cruise, in this beautiful Southern California region.
Yeah, you can kind of still do that here in California. It's, if people kind of do it, at their own rhythm. Don't all go out and do it because it ruins everything. People get this collective...
Oh, it's not... For me, it was just like, I saw a lot of people not social distancing on the beach.
Really?
Taking photos. One guy had his guitar. He must have got a real epic shot for his Instagram. He was out there making his family take a photo. Yeah, it was a little weird. I got out. I walked up to the water. I touched it. I peed in it, and then I went back to my car.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I peed a little bit in it. I peed in my pants.
Yeah, you pissed yourself.
But hey,
yeah, go ahead.
Back to Instacart. So, I did a pickup. So, Instacart, if you don't know, it's a website. You get on, you choose your grocery store, and then you can just shop for all your groceries. And I got to say, it's amazing because I hate going to the grocery store. I go there, and I'm lost in a sea of confusion. Now I can order in a this sounds like an Instacart
Lost
ad.
in the sea of Wait, when the fuck did this corporation sponsor our fucking...
Well, Monster was first, and then Instacart heard about it. They're like, we want a piece of that sweet action. And anyway, fucking speeding it along, I placed the order 5 days ago. That's how delayed they are.
Yeah.
It took 5 days, and there was a nice woman who had my groceries in a shopping cart right when I pulled up. Yeah. There's a little thing on the app that says, I'm coming, I'm on my way, and here's my GPS coordinates. You can track me. So right when I got there, literally, she popped my trunk. She put the groceries inside. She got into my car. She coughed on my face.
No.
And I went about my...
Dude. You're crazy, man.
You're loco, dude. I am crazy. I brought the groceries home, Chris, and I am washing... I saw this. There's a YouTube video of a doctor talking about what do you do when you bring your groceries home.
Yeah.
You got to be safe about that. So I was sitting in my sink washing 24 individual eggs. Eggs. It's taken me about an hour and a half to disinfect all this stuff. And you know what it made me realize?
What?
It made me realize this COVID thing, it's slowing us all down. And it's really making you appreciate each individual egg.
Yeah.
I never even thought about my eggs. I would just crack them in the morning, make a little scramble, fart, go along my day. And now I get to admire each beautiful egg. I hate it. I hate this OCD shit. I'm losing my mind.
So wait, but I don't we have a clip of you washing your eggs? Do we have a clip of that? Can we go to...
Yeah, I recorded a clip. I knew you wanted to hear it. So let's go to the clip.
Let's go to the clip.
Washing my eggs. You are my favorite egg. Look at your spots. And so that's me washing my eggs.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, very interesting.
So I'm excited. We got we have 2 guests coming on.
Yeah, we have 2 guests
We have
today.
Jaime, and then we have Jen.
Yeah, Jen Pop, she's from the band The Bomb Pops, and I've known them for several years now. And Jen is a friend of mine, known her for several years now. And I kind of wanted to get the insight of like what's going on with touring bands. I've played in bands for a long time. We don't really tour much anymore, but there's a lot of musicians that have had to cancel their tours that maybe were going on in June. They're just canceling them because their whole world depends on that. So Jen had a tour that was going to be going on right when this started, and she had to cancel it. So I wanted to call her up and get her take on the whole thing, talk to her for a little bit, see how she's holding up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it right now. I'm calling her right now.
Call her up on the phone.
What?
Bum, bum, ba, ba.
There we go.
Bum, bum, ba,
Calling.
ba. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba. Bum, bum, ba, ba.
Okay, it's ringing.
Bum, bum.
It's ringing.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. A moment of truth.
All right, moment of truth. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, my God.
Will she pick up?
That's the question.
Will she pick up? That's the question.
Maybe
she might be.
Yes.
Hello.
Jen, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. You've got Rick on the other line, but he can hear you. He'll maybe feed me a question or two, but you won't be able to hear him. That's
okay. All right. He's like a three-way mirror kind of thing. Huh?
Exactly. He is covertly just in
Love
my
it.
he's on the other line. So Jen, oh, did I say that? How are you doing? What's going on? Where are you right now? Where in the world are you right now?
Well, I am quarantining myself in northeast Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Lincoln Heights.
All right. And so I was telling all the people on the cast prior to this that you're in a band called the Bomb Pops. You guys just put a record out too called Death in Venice. Is that what it's called?
Death in Venice Beach.
Death in Venice Beach by the Bomb Pops just came out. And like a lot of bands, you guys were ready to go on the road. And I guess explain kind of the situation, like on what's going on with the band and what was going on with the tour and how you had to come to that decision and whatnot.
Well, there's actually some really kind of dark coincidence involved with our release and our title specifically. Our album, Death in Venice Beach, came out on Friday the 13th of March 2020 when this pandemic really hit the United States pretty hard. It was deemed a pandemic just a few days before that. And our record came out on that Friday the 13th, the day, we were trying to keep our record release show at least.
Right.
Which was that night in Los Angeles, but it was very apparent that wasn't going to happen, nor was it a good idea anyways. We were entertaining that, though. But the coincidence is that Death in Venice Beach is titled after a work of art, a novel by Thomas Mann.
Okay.
Called Death in Venice. That was written, takes place in 1911 in Venice, Italy, during the cholera pandemic.
Oh my God.
So it is such a dark coincidence that, in a way, something about that is comforting in a way that it's fitting and perfect for the album, because everything else surrounding that is so terrible timing for a band.
Sure.
Like any band, but it's really particularly terrible. It's terrible for any band. This is kind of like our album that there's been a lot of hype around it. We've been a band for a while, and
yeah, of course,
we set out to do something really special with this album, and we achieved that. And the reviews that were coming in before were really great. And the one thing is, we have set out to do a headlining tour the following week. The record came out on a Friday. We were going to go on tour.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting Wednesday. And we have never sold out our own venue before. We don't do a whole lot of headlining shows, but we've played a lot of great big shows and festivals, but we had never sold out our own. And this tour, we were selling out every major city on it. All of the shows were projected to sell out if they weren't already. They were all within 10 to 20 tickets short.
Oh my God.
And that's kind of how you measure your success, right? We needed to go do this to, okay, so what's our worth? Well, we don't know. We've never really headlined a tour. Let's do this and see what we're worth and come back with those numbers and see what how our album sales are and that kind of thing. And man,
Right.
never got to do that.
Right. But I'm sure, I've talked to other bands too, and there's been talk of rescheduling and whatnot. Are you guys working that out now? Is that something that's kind of in the works?
Well, there's so many things. We
Sure.
had a booking agent coming out looking at us, and since then, yeah, that has been put on hold. So we
Sure.
actually don't really have anyone to reschedule the tour and all. And but furthermore, I just don't know that this is going to be a quick recovery for the music industry. We're the first industry to take a hit. We will be the last because our whole success is measured on how many people you can cram into a room. And if you
Right.
do that, you're successful. And the bigger the room and the more people crammed in it, the more successful you are.
Yeah, absolutely. The crazier the
And
shows, the wilder the energy. It really
exactly, the
gauges how well you're doing.
sweatier, the
Yeah.
grosser,
The
especially if you're a punk band.
sweatier. Oh, God. I
Isn't it
know.
weird that now you think you're so? I've seen these pictures, pictures of our band, and there's sweaty bars in Europe, and they're such rad memories. But now I see them, I'm like, oh,
I
it's
know.
dangerous.
I've done so many stupid things in my band over the years, and I think about them. I think I was watching a video the other night because I look at myself online all the time, and I was just like,
Me
oh
too.
my God, that's disgusting. I was like kissing the floor or something like that. I mean,
Oh,
it's a
Chris.
hey
I mean,
Rick.
just even using a microphone at a venue,
I know,
or
yeah,
shaking someone's hand, or being in a green room. I mean, God forbid, we do the most disgusting things by by not force, but we have to if you're in a punk band. You don't sleep in a nice hotel if you have a hotel.
yeah.
You sleep in people's homes, and if you're sleeping in their homes, you're sleeping on their floor, and
I know. I've done. I know.
they're
I know.
not luxurious. I've yet to stay at a luxurious. I mean, I've stayed at Aaron from Fat Records' house, and that's nice. Or, sometimes you cross a nice
Sure.
house to stay in, but
I know, but most of the time, yeah, it's like sleeping on floors. Or I remember I slept once on a pool table, and I thought
sounds
that was
normal.
that was great. That was ideal because I had the whole space
Oh,
to myself.
oh yeah, the best is when you get to go sleep on the kitchen floor, because at least where am I going to go that's quiet,
Yeah.
where I can have my own room and people aren't partying and I need to sleep.
So how are you holding up then? Otherwise, you've kind of had this new schedule open up for you, and I know you mentioned prior to the interview you were doing some work. But what have you been doing to keep your mood up or keep your mind from not going crazy? Even though I know it's going crazy because everyone's going crazy.
Yeah, that's the one thing that is start cracking open a White Claw right now.
There we go.
Oh, that's the one thing that is also comforting in a weird way is that when I get bummed that we missed this uh, tour that was going to measure our band's success and that our album came out on the worst possible day for an album to come out maybe since 9/11. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
If your album came out on 9/11, what album? It wasn't that in a case because there was some propelling things that was, happening. But no, what have I been doing? I am very thankful that I'm able to work from home.
Great.
I have been working from home, and I actually just got another gig for working at home. So that's been really helpful because it keeps me really busy. The days go by fast. But what is a bummer is I have severe lack of enthusiasm when it comes to my own creative things.
Sure.
I've tried. I felt a really good surge lately, and I was looking forward to going on tour and also just taking some time to channel that and get it out because you can't always control when that happens. But right now it's blah.
I think that's to be
But
expected, though. Yeah, I agree. I've felt similar levels of that, and everyone's going through it in their own way, you know?
They are, yeah. And I started a Patreon account to do acoustic covers, which I actually had planned to do before this. And it's kind of funny because I thought I was on to like the coolest thing, because I'm going to do live acoustic shows in my bedroom. And I looked and to see if anybody in our scene was doing that, and nobody was. But I wanted to wait till after our record came out to drop it, because just didn't want it to interfere with that. And I had the channel all set up and my graphics, and kind of was getting ready to launch it. And it's like, oh, everybody in the world is going live acoustic.
Well, we're going to give you the bumper to bumper bump right now, and we're going to get this.
Here's some cocaine.
Here's some cocaine. Here's just so everyone knows, I've never done cocaine, nor do I have any interest to. But we're going to let everyone know that Jen Pop has her Patreon account. We'll get the link for that and put it in the bio, I'm sure. So if you're looking for an acoustic cover, I know that Jen is fully capable. She's an awesome singer and performer, and maybe show a little love and get your song of choice heard by the music genius that is Jen.
Thanks for the plug. Yeah, that's honestly kept me going. I don't think I would pick up a guitar right now if I hadn't promised this thing. It's really fun. I have to learn these covers, and a lot of times I am so not motivated, but having this structure of a thing that I promised has made me pick up the guitar every single day. And never something that I thought I would be really needing to do, or needing to have some reason to. So I'm thankful for that, because I also don't have, it's like painful to start to create something of my own right now for some reason, and having covers is a good thing.
It makes sense. Well, I totally understand it. I think you're definitely not alone. I've heard that, and I definitely wrestle with it. Rick wrestles with it too. But we just have to keep on moving, because people love the creative world and they love the creative arts, and it wouldn't be a struggle. What am I trying to say? It would be... I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You're having a stroke.
I'm having a stroke right now, everybody.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be...
Nah.
Good quarantine brain. It's
Good
okay.
impression.
I tried to have a thought. I had quarantine brain. But Jen, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's great to hear your voice.
For having
Thank
me.
you.
Absolutely. I'm glad you could do it. And
thank you.
Make sure everyone knows about the record and your Patreon page.
Thank you, and please keep in touch. Love to see what you're always up to, and it's kind of fun to come up with new creative things now, huh? We have to figure out new things since we can't go out into the world.
Absolutely. I'd love that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Jen. Talk soon. Enjoy that White Claw.
Later, Rick.
Bye.
See ya.
Say bye.
All right, Jen.
Well, she said goodbye to me. I thought maybe she forgot about me.
She said goodbye to you, Jen Pop.
Because your last guest forgot about me. You know, he didn't say goodbye, Rick.
Who, John?
Yeah, people forget that I'm here.
Oh, John,
you just go off
guess
and
what?
I feel like I'm in the NSA with you. You don't even say, hey, Rick, how do you feel about it?
John's coming back, because John has hit me up, and he's got a lot of movies. He's got a lot of movies, so we'll get maybe a 1 minute with John every a couple times, because he's just.
How's your hygiene doing right now? Have you been?
It's been good.
Taken.
Well, it's funny actually you say that.
Why?
Well, no, because I happen to have I've been showering pretty efficiently every day.
Good.
And
good.
I've been talking about Wim Hof quite a bit, and one of the things that Wim Hof preaches is cold exposure, and so what I do now is every day I'm doing my normal shower, however long that needs to be, but then I switch it to cold for like 1 to 2 minutes, and I believe it or not, I've got audio of that transition.
Oh, shit.
I got audio of that transition time right now. So.
Oh, awesome! I'm glad you got that.
Do you want to go to that clip?
Can we listen to it?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the clip.
Okay, Chris, you're gonna do this. You're a big boy. You can handle this. You could do this. You could do this. You could do this.
Oh, wow.
Spicy. I know, it's hard.
That is spicy.
Who knew a voice could get that high? Am I right?
Thank you for getting that.
Yeah, no
Very
problem.
nice.
No problem.
I just thought of a name for you, like a branded name, like a T-shirt. It's Cold Canadian Wim Hof drinking a Red Bull.
What the fuck?
That's all the things you talk about.
I talk about more stuff than that. Okay. I talk
All
about.
right, I'm excited. We're gonna get on our good friend Hajimam.
Oh, Hazama.
And let's get him on, see how he's doing. Hajimam, garaba. Madamast.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hajimam garaba the best Adam.
Beep.
Hey, pee. Yeah, he said
Beep, beep, beep,
pee. He about pee. He's how about that? Mad, remember, I remember you first met. My God, a bunch of money, Mr. Mayduck. Yeah, but. How about that?
Sorry about that.
Oh, she because they were for no. No, my answer, but. No, my son, I'm mad about people think dump out about.
Zuzka skiska.
But everybody got to say, but Ushka Skiska.
Uska skiska.
Ushka Skiska. Everybody, a button, I'm a shenanigan, but with the ball, but.
Okay, you have it?
Yes, yeah, but do bad.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Hey, hold on, that. Ha!
How about that?
Hey, baby.
Get about that.
No, I'm sorry. That bad. Jesus, I don't know.
Bit about. Okay, that was Habajam. Glad to have him on.
He got pretty heated there towards the end, man. Why'd you have to insult him like that?
I think, well, no, it wasn't. I think his roommate was acting out. Something about not washing his hands.
That's good. Okay.
Oh, my little dog is going in the garbage. Maya, get away from there right now. Come on. Come up here, please. Just trying to go through the trash.
Unbelievable.
So this morning I learned something about my bidet. I was saying that you had to go full blast.
Yeah.
Like to get everything clean.
Yeah.
That's not true. It also depends on what you've had for dinner the night before, because it could be a little mushy, and you need a wipe.
Okay.
You need a wipe. So I actually this morning recorded some audio of me using the bidet, and you can see like how powerful it is. So why don't we just go to that clip? Are you cool with that? We're just gonna go to that clip.
Go to that clip. Yeah.
Time to clean. Slowly increase pressure, and we're done.
Whoa.
And what'd you think about that clip?
You
That's what it sounds like now
blasted
for
off
me.
there. Wow.
Yeah. Every morning, instead of the rooster crowing, it's me blasting bidet water in my butthole.
Okay, Rick, just you take it easy there with that. I gotta keep
Okay,
you in
sorry.
check here. I gotta keep you in. No.
Yeah.
Why are you getting low? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your
Oh,
feelings.
I'm not low. No, I'm just faking it. I'm not really low. I'm trying to gaslight you.
You son of a bitch. Dude, it is crazy right now, all right? We are just in full-on podcast mode. This is our new podcast. Remember when we used to drive in cars?
We used to drive, and we used to be so formal, never smoking a drop of marijuana.
Well, you can't.
I never once thought I would be washing my eggs in the sink.
Cut to.
Now look at us.
Cut to. I'm taking cold showers. I'm dressed like I'm going to go to the beach when I can't. And you're...
Yeah.
But you know what?
Wow.
The silver lining. I love people with the silver lining ones. You know, you got to look at the silver lining.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. And then
Every silver lining has a touch of gray. Grateful Dead, 1978.
Is that what it is?
Someone knows it's been 6 years. The clock is not for 10 years. It's all right.
Because can you send me one Grateful Dead song that I'll like to listen to? I need new music to listen to tonight.
Touch of Grey is a classic.
Are you a Deadhead?
No, but my dad is. He
Really?
loves the Grateful Dead.
Did he follow the Dead around? Did he travel?
Yeah, him and my mom. Like, he would try to get my mom to go with him. She went to a few shows. He did a little bit of traveling. He doesn't look like a Deadhead, but he loves the Grateful Dead.
Yeah,
I mean, I
can see
like
it.
them. They're pretty good. I went to a few shows with my dad. Those were fun memories.
Why is it? This is a question. This is just a question. You know, when you're talking and you were to ask me like a question, like, what'd you think of the meal? And I didn't like it, and I'd be like, oh, it's good. You do that.
Yeah,
the voice goes up, right? But when you also kind of like something as a guilty pleasure, your voice goes up too. Well, that was pretty. I kind of like it too.
That is weird.
Isn't that
why
interesting?
is
Maybe
that?
they both mean the same thing. Maybe we like what we don't know we like. It's like you know what I mean?
Hey, is that edible kicking in for you?
I didn't have an edible.
Oh.
That was a sound effect that you heard. Oh my good lord! So
we got to work on the way we end these things. You know?
I think we end them great. I come in and I say, "That was a great episode of Bumper to Bumper, ladies and gentlemen." It was a good one this time. I like doing a post-show wrap-up with the people on listening.
Jen, very interesting. The whole idea about live shows. I mean, music was already in the shitter because of streaming services and like album sales, like physical records not being sold anymore. Like,
but that's the thing. That's where you have
to make their money. They got to make
touring.
their money at the live shows.
They got to tour. I know.
So yeah, I know she's worried, and everyone's worried about. Look, I don't think we're going back to the way it used to be for quite some time. So I think what we need to do here is we need to adapt, and we need to overcome, and we need to move with the flow of the current.
Yeah.
Because you can't resist it, because that's how you're going to use up all your energy, and you're going to drown. You're going to step into that salty water, and you're going to go under,
Oh,
okay?
I forgot earlier in the show.
I forgot
earlier.
Close your eyes,
no, everyone don't listen to Rick. Don't listen to Rick. Don't listen to Rick. All right, everyone, thank you so much. This is a great Bumper to Bumper. Music's playing now. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. You can get the podcast where you get all your podcasts at. Go to the podcast store.
Instacart. Go to Instacart.
Ask the shopkeep. Ask the shopkeep. Excuse me, shopkeep. Do you have any Bumper to Bumper? And he could go, oh, but yes, right over here. And then he grabs a little Bumper to Bumper and he handles it.
You can get it online. You don't even need to go outside. You don't even need to. You know what the best thing about this podcast is?
You're FaceTiming me right now. You're what the hell is going on? You're FaceTiming.
You know what the best thing about
and Rick
this
just
podcast is?
That was Bumper to
you don't
Bumper,
need to wear
everybody.
a mask
Have a good one.
and gloves to listen to it. Thank you, everybody. Chris? Oh, no.